about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?
One thing about living in Santa Clara I never could stomach. All the damn vampires. Shut up!
We're gonna get you, not another piece.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
I don't know what the hell's in there, but it's weird and pissed off, whatever it is.
Jason's alive. He killed my friend, now he's coming for me.
Look at me, Damien. It's all for you.
You bastards! Why are you torturing me like this? Why?
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Give Me Back My Horror Movies. I'm one of your hosts, Anna. Happy to be back. We are concluding our month of horror today, and it's a little sad that, I know, yeah, all horror's kind of coming to an end. But before... But! Yeah, and that drop. That's a good drop.
I wish I had like a sad version of him saying that, like,
Bat.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. Well, let's meet everyone who's here with us. We have Charlie, of course, the man, the myth, the legend. How are you?
I
dude?
am here. I am fine. I am here. It's been a hell of a month. Hell of a month.
It has. It has. And we have Pete, Captain. How are you, sir? Oh no, what's he doing?
That's so fucking funny.
For our YouTube friends,
Yes, that's perfect. Perfect
I'm
representation.
going to see how long I can keep this up.
I don't know what Charlie got.
He's probably got a real mask.
If he has the same one, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, they were underdressed, my friend.
Yeah. I was gonna take one of mine off the rack over here, but they gotta stay up there.
This
Oh,
one's
hell
movie
yeah.
accurate.
Yeah, it is. They both are. That's what's so funny.
I love that glasses set it off, Pete.
Can't
Yeah.
see shit.
Yeah, but I can do this with mine.
There you go. Oh, yeah, that's
That does
oh,
look
my goodness.
all right. Morning Myers would be very proud of that one, Charlie.
Yeah, that's a good one. And also here with us, maskless, is my co-host from the Barren's Hideout.
Are you
It's Lil
sure he's
D.
not wearing a mask?
He's not.
I might be.
Should we do the Scooby-Doo?
The
It's
whole
really-
time.
Yeah, it's red herring. And he tries to pull off his mask, and it's really red.
I ain't wearing that all night. That's not.
Yeah, you can.
Ugh.
Welcome to the... Wait, this isn't the Barrens. This is Give Me Back. Welcome to Give Me Back. Love it, Pete. Welcome back, Lil D. You were just dusting tonight because Ed could not join us.
He's
Yeah,
regular
big duh.
D.
Yeah, regular D tonight.
He's all the D you need.
Yes.
Yes. And more.
That's right.
But he's single, ladies.
I am.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
The mask makes it even better.
I know. The mask is selling it.
Well, this is kind of a long time coming in a lot of ways. Even long before I came around, a Michael Myers Halloween movie has never been covered on this show. And
I gotta say, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
That is fucking insane. What is wrong with y'all? That is a disgrace.
It's been a
A
running
lot.
bit, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The joke was we would cover Rob Zombies before we ever cover the OG. But I'm not
I'd
mad
have to
about what we're
cancel you
doing
myself for that one.
tonight. Well, just you may want to wait till after the end of the episode. So.
That's for sure.
So we've kind of been talking more recently about like what Give Me Back is and nostalgia and stuff like that. And that there kind of comes like a little bit of a generational divide with me and the fellas there a bit, because the stuff that they find nostalgic that they grew up with is oftentimes very different from what I did. So I was trying to think of stuff from the 80s era that I grew up with that I felt nostalgic for. And this is one of them. Tonight we are covering Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. And Charlie, do you have a trailer for us?
I do, and I'll be honest, I really like this trailer. It's not super long, but I just like how they did it. So
Nice.
here we go. Halloween 4, the trailer.
10 years ago, on the night of October 31st, a small Midwestern town fell victim to an escaped killer. Under the cover of darkness, he carried out the most horrifying mass murder on record. 16 people in cold blood. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name. And Halloween has never been the same. Now, Michael Myers has come home. He has returned for one more night of unholy terror.
Michael!
He's here to kill that little girl and anybody who gets in his way.
Oh, God!
Who's gonna be next?
Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers.
Maybe nobody knows how to stop him.
That is a good ass trailer.
Oh, that was a great one.
Yeah, that voiceover was great. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute. Let's start with our histories. I'm going to start with Pete because he told me earlier it's been a very long time. Sorry. I wasn't even taking into account the fact that you're choking. I was just thinking of your history.
My history. I don't think I've seen this all the way through ever until last couple of days.
Damn.
But I've
That's
seen
wild.
most of this movie, and it's been 30 plus, probably 35 plus years since I've seen it. I'm sure it was something that popped up on Showtime or HBO when I was over at a friend's place. It was okay. I didn't have fond memories of it. I didn't see it in the theater. I just never revisited it, and I'm glad I got the opportunity today. Just not a lot for me. You know, this does remind me a lot of Halloween Kills.
Yeah, there are some elements in
A lot of
this, and I was like,
similarities.
this feels a little familiar, like from later movies. They took
Yeah.
inspiration from it. Charlie, what about you?
Oh, so yeah, I haven't probably watched this one or the entire series in 10,
I haven't seen
15 years.
5 or 6.
Wow.
I've seen the Rob Zombies, and I saw the latest couple, 3,
Yep.
but I haven't seen H2O.
You haven't seen
right?
H2O? I was thinking
Nope.
today I almost should have picked that one too because that one.
I saw that one in theater.
I'm melting inside right
jealous.
now hearing all
Right?
this stuff.
Never.
Yeah. Well, it's
I don't
like when I was getting ready to watch it last night, I asked Jackie, I was like, "Ooh, we got this right," because this was on AMC. So
Yeah.
I'm digging through all our DVDs because I have the full collection of Friday the 13th, full collection of Nightmare on Elm Street, Chucky, Final Destination, we don't own Halloween.
You need to write
Nowhere.
that wrong, at least for the collection.
I was thinking that last night. I was like, I at least need to fix this. I think my issue is I noticed it because I went to Walmart the other day. One is separate, and you can get the others in a collection. So they make you buy 2 separate things. I'm like, I want one fucking collection. Like, just
Right,
put
yeah.
them in one big
Yeah.
ass box and make me happy. So yeah, last night I was trying to remember, and I think maybe Jackie and I did a watch through of all of them one Halloween years ago, and that was the last time. It was the last time I visited any of the Halloweens that weren't Rob Zombie or Part 3. I did watch the new ones, one time each, and then I tried to rewatch the first. I did rewatch the first one, or 2018.
2018 is not bad. I actually think that one's good.
Is
I don't have a
the
problem
better
with it.
out of the
I
bunch.
Yeah.
I definitely had better thoughts about it, and I know I said it in the chat, and it's just what I say. I hate Prepper Lori.
Prepper Lori. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Prepper
Ooh,
Lori. I like
okay.
alcoholic, kind of keeping her shit together the best she can,
Yeah.
Lori.
I still like I
Seeing a
like
therapist.
alive Lori better than dead Lori.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But the whole thing, I know this isn't about that, but it was like you're holding this grudge / panic for 40 fucking years.
Yeah.
40. That's a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
That's a stretch. And you're eliminating part 2. So there's not even
Totally.
additional trauma. It's like,
Nope, just that one.
It's just the,
no,
yeah.
So yeah, last night was first time I've watched this one in quite a while. So that's my history.
Hell yeah. Dustin, what about you?
Oh boy. All right. So everybody knows over at least on the Barrens, I love Halloween. I don't care if they're good, if they're bad. I had Big Dud do a full retrospective of all of them last year. We covered every single one. That month was a nightmare.
It
But
was
this
so epic
one,
to binge.
this one, and along all the other ones, it's a yearly watch. I watch all these. It is not even around Halloween time, like throughout the year. And 4 is one that I do go back to quite often. And no, it's not just because the intro is super fallsy or whatever. It's just I kind of like what they were doing with this one, and it definitely the way that it ended, it made you want what was happening to continue what was happening. Passing a torch, but that's another discussion for another time.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the Halloween movies, at least any of them after 1, until maybe I was in my teens, because I was deathly afraid of everything. Up until a certain point in my life, I started watching horror movies a lot and discovered that this is
Where it's
my
at.
area. This is what I
Yeah.
want. So I had a friend who had all the Halloween movies, and he was like, "Here, you take these. You go watch them and have a good time."
Homework.
So I watched all of them, and there's ones I like more than others. This one's definitely higher up on my list. But yeah, this is a comfort watch for me for sure.
Hell yeah. Very
Excellent.
nice. And that's kind of a great transition because when I first started listening to the Barrens was right around the time you guys were doing the retrospective, and I had just joined the Patreon, and you were dropping them back to back because Ed was going to Japan, so you recorded them all together and you just dropped them all at once. And I remember being at work and just listening to them back to back. And I knew Ed some. We hadn't really become like full blown friends yet, and I was just getting to know you. And man, the Moaning Myers bit is just what sold me on y'all. Like, just it brought me to tears. I just, it's such a good memory. And I love when that happens when you're listening to a podcast and you just get the sense of humor of the hosts and you're just cracking up right along with them. And y'all just brought me so much joy in that moment. But one thing that helped me relate to you a lot in that was you talked about watching AMC Fear Fest. And that's something that I grew up watching like every year. Fear Fest, even now it's on the TV in there. It's a tradition every year, all October long. Background music and TV is on Fear Fest, and it's because if mom wasn't watching a horror movie, then I wasn't necessarily at the age at that time when I saw this that I was like seeking them out on my own. So I could watch them on TV and they wouldn't be as scary. They would be edited down, not as gory, a little bit easier to digest for a kid. And that is where I first watched all of the Halloween movies. I remember watching them all on Fear Fest, and especially 4, 5, and 6. For whatever reason, AMC loves to replay those 3 more than any of them.
Thorn trilogy.
Yeah, the Thorn trilogy. Yeah. So, and I think being a kid and seeing a kid actress like in the lead in this scary movie, and her being so believable, like Danielle Harris just absolutely makes 4 and 5 for me. And I know a lot of people, but it was really my first taste into Michael Myers and the Halloween lore in general was because of Fear Fest. And I always remember 4 being one of the ones that I want to rewatch the most. It's like 1, 2, and 4 are my top favorites that I'll go back and just kind of
Oh,
throw
wow.
on and rewatch. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my history. And I do love the Halloween franchise. I think it's probably top 5 favorite horror franchises ever. And I really just hope they end it. I really just don't want any more
No,
after these last ones.
there'll be a TV show. There will be 5 more movies. The game's coming
Nah.
out, so you know that's going to be
The
making
game is
some.
going to be fun, though.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. And
See, I tried to play that Evil Dead game for
I never
Xbox,
tried that one.
and it looks the same as Texas Chainsaw. It looks the same as Friday the 13th, where you're in survival mode or you're the bad guy, one of the two. I don't know, it's just not for me. It doesn't. If you were in a room with a bunch of guys drinking and having a good time, that would be a hoot.
Yeah.
But I don't play games with the. I get off of my game. I don't like playing games online. I don't subscribe to whatever Gold or whatever the streaming services are for gaming.
Online game.
I don't do the online gaming. I am a all by myself kind of gamer.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon.
Old Man Pete's coming out right
Old
there.
Man- Old Man
Get
Pete.
off my internet.
That's a good thing that the Halloween game will have a single player mode, so you don't have to play with people.
Well,
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Evil
cool.
Dead did also. You could play Evil Dead alone. It was just walking around and there's monsters and I don't know. It was kind of boring.
I don't know. That maybe what might intrigue people with this Halloween one is kind of what intrigues me with the franchise, especially these early ones, is just Haddonfield is kind of experiencing this as a collective trauma. You know, I know they play on that a lot in the David Gordon Green ones, too much. To a
Yeah, I was
certain
just gonna
point.
say.
They shove it down your damn throat. But what I like
they
about
were touching it. Like they were there in that last one in that opener with David Gordon's. And you're like, oh, this is about how the town is dealing with everything that like I want that movie. Fuck
Right.
Michael Myers. I want to know how the town is coping with everything that's happened, which is what John Carpenter wanted to do with this one
I
until
read
they
that.
put the kibosh on him. And I'm like, that's the next chapter, not following this guy around. It's now the lasting effects of what has happened because it's the unknown. It's the why did he do it? Who fucking cares? You know, not who much cares. Who knows? Yeah, it's like he just did it. He woke up one day and did it. Now deal with that. That's the story I want.
Would you want it as a horror movie, or would you want it as almost some kind of like a drama esque, like epilogue?
That's the question, and I think the problem is the concept sounds so intriguing, but I don't know exactly what I want.
Right.
Because-
That
Might
would
be
be
good
hard
as
to
a-
execute because you can't really do a Halloween franchise without Michael Myers. I mean, you can.
Right.
There's a lot of
You
people that
can't
love Halloween
now.
3, but you
Yeah.
can't now. It's just you're gonna find a very niche group of people that's gonna want like a fucking A24 style epilogue about what happened to Haddonfield after Michael
Yeah.
Myers died. You know.
This is the exact issue. This is what was going to come up, and regular D, I'm sorry ahead of time. Right,
It's
now.
okay.
Halloween is not my favorite franchise.
Oh yeah. I knew that.
I respect part 1. It is a masterpiece.
Oh yeah.
It no one can take that away. Period. Regardless how much whether I may not care for it does not take away my respect for it. And I don't watch it as often. But it should have been Halloween and then let John Carpenter do what he originally intended to do, was just a new chapter of Halloween every other year, because you got to have time to make the movie. And then you could have sprinkled in a tiny little bit of lore to harken back to like a previous one. Then you could have played on the trauma of just make Haddonfield the epicenter of Halloween.
It's the Hellmouth.
Kind of like a Castle Rock.
Yeah, like a Castle Rock or something like that, But the only chance they could have done it and pulled it off was then. Because my issue with Halloween is they hit perfection in part 1. Part 2 was forced upon them, and it was okay. He made it work.
Part 2. I love part 2.
3,
Part 2 has so many good moments.
yeah,
It does.
but even John Carpenter was forced into it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to do a sequel. Part 3 was like, oh, this is what we could have gotten. I enjoy the hell out of part 3.
Yeah, me too.
And then
That's a great film, but people
Yeah.
fucking ruined that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm tired of the people. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Just watch the fucking movie. But 4, 5, 6, and on are just like, what the fuck do we do with Michael Myers now? How do we keep this character interesting? How do we? Because now Laurie's the sister. I hate that. I hate that she's the sister.
Yeah, they were never coming from that point of view.
No.
I wish they'd have never done it into part 2 because that just kills it. Like that just does nothing for me. And now it just, if you were going to continue it, now it's like, well, now we're competing with Freddy. Now we're competing with Jason. Now we got to have a better kill and a better kill and a better kill. And they've lost what made part 1 so magical and creepy and amazing. Now it's just like, what's he going to do next? What's he going to, now if they'd have done what at the end of this one, just like what D was saying, if they'd have carried that storyline through with Daniel Harris and got rid of Michael, I probably would have liked this storyline a whole lot better. I also hate that no matter how you look at all the movies that came out, there's 5 timelines?
There's so many fucking timelines.
There's
It's
a lot of
ridiculous.
videos and people putting like their own timelines and stuff out. It's just, I mean, it's
so
cool
convoluted.
if you want theories and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you're but you're right. Convoluted is the right word because now it's like, well, what am I supposed to fucking follow?
Exactly.
Like, I can't just start at 1 and watch all the way to ends because you're like, where's the Thorn cult? What happened to? Oh, we're not. Oh, ignore that. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to ignore part 2 as well. Like,
wait, Laurie's alive and she has a son. Where's Jamie? I thought she had a daughter. Like,
where's the kid? And this is where. Hate me if you want, everybody, but this is where I'm like, at least with Rob Zombie, I got 1 and 2, and it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, I got everything I wanted, and I also love violent gore. I love, I love that.
You got that.
Yeah, I love it dirty and just fucking mean, and it gave it to me.
Yeah,
and 2018, to its credit, watching that, I was like, oh fuck,
that
when
first
he
one was
stomps that
good.
dude's head. Like I was watching it this weekend, and when he stomps that one guy's head and they show it, I'm like, oh, we can do this. You guys do know that you can be a horror movie, right?
When he brutalized those podcasters in the bathroom, I went, oh shit, buckle up. Buttercup. This is this year's right. And I got it in that first one.
And then I have the issue with this one as God, this one had the deck stacked against it. The writer's strike going on, so they had to write something in.
They finished the script in like less than 24 hours. It said like before the writer's strike started.
Yeah,
and
it was the line. Like it was like, if you don't finish and put a period right here, we're not making this fucking movie.
Yeah,
and you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, I also found a fun piece of trivia that was very interesting because this came out in 88, and 1988 was the first year in which all 3 of the then top horror franchises, Halloween, F13, and Elm Street, all released new films in the same year, this year being Halloween 4, Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, and Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Additionally, the first Child's Play was also released in 88, as were Hellhound, Hellraiser 2, and Phantasm 2, also Pumpkinhead. All fucking 1988. Like
what a year.
Some of the greatest versions too. Like Phantasm 2 is fucking amazing. Good. Pumpkinhead, like the first Child's Play is iconic.
Hardy.
88 was a great year to be a horror fan, like flat out. But it was also going, well, we got to get something out. Like everyone else is just cranking these things out almost yearly when
That's
it comes to.
what it became.
Yeah. Friday the 13th was almost yearly, wasn't it? Like by that
pretty
time.
much.
Yeah.
Every 18 months or so.
So then it turned into this. It was the horror arms race, instead of America and Russia. It's all about who's going to get the box office in these things. And this movie, watching it last night, I'm like, okay, there's a lot you're doing good here. There's a lot you're doing good here. What the fuck are you thinking? And this is going to be my biggest bitch of the entire movie. Why did we put stupid fucking music behind the two cops in this movie.
And when Loomis is firing the gun at Michael and he disappears and does the doing, doing, the old Western, I'm like, what is this soundtrack on this movie?
Who okayed that? Like, all you had to do is not put those in there. Like, the cops still do everything they're doing. Don't put the like fucking music behind them every time
in part
they're
5
on camera.
too. Same music.
I got halfway through part 5 last night because I was trying to remember. I remembered part 5 as being Danielle Harris, which I know she's in it, but I was mixing them all up. That's how
like her being mute and stuff.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was that. And I'm watching this one going, oh wait, this is the first one she's in. Like, oh, okay. And you're right. This opening is Halloween. Like, I love this
100% is a fall vibe.
It's so, and there's no music. It's also the first movie to not feature, I think might be the only movie too to not feature the John Carpenter score.
In the
so it's
intro,
quiet.
right?
Because it does play it later on, but in the intro. And it's quiet. You hear the leaves rustling, you hear the wind blowing. It's just such a great opening way to start this movie. I love it.
And I love the opening to like him being transferred. Like everything feels Halloween. Like, okay, oh wow, they're like, oh, Loomis is alive. Oh shit, how the fuck did he survive? That is the smartest thing they ever did, though, is by not answering that question on how he survived part 2. He shows up scarred.
Yep.
I can put everything I need in my head that he survived. Okay, cool. But this whole transfer, but then I read that they had to go back and redo the gore because they didn't make it very gory. So there was they hired a guy to come back in and redo some, like the thumb in the forehead was filmed after the movie. Like a lot of the extra like oomph they needed wasn't originally filmed as they were going. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do that?
That's
crazy. How do you make a horror movie? You're in part 4.
Without any nudity, you would have gotten a PG-13.
Yeah, very close to,
if you had
it, but then it cuts away.
But no cigar, sadly.
Come on, man. Give the people.
I'd have given her a cigar.
We got
it's
Bucky.
an 80s slasher movie. This is what we want.
Boobs.
No boobs.
Dude, that was
and barely any. Yeah, the gore
have
wasn't
a nice
very
hiney,
good.
though.
Yeah.
Her booty.
Yeah, but it's
Cops do it
criminal.
by the book.
That was edging before edging was a thing.
Yeah.
Right there.
This movie invented it.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, by the fireplace. All right. My boy got some game. It's like, oh, here we go.
It's too fucking hot. You're too
I'm
close to that
heavy.
damn fire. Back up. Be sweating.
Oh,
But
shit,
yeah,
my dad's home.
But kind of
Little
to your
smoke.
it's their shirt catches on fire, the blanket they're laying on.
Oh, man.
Throw her bra off and it lands in the fireplace.
It turns into a sitcom, and Michael Myers walks in off screen like, "You kids," with his
It's just like he comes in like Kramer. What's going on in here? But he doesn't talk. It's just his head shaking the whole time.
yeah, And you're, "Brr," like the Charlie Brown. "Brr." But to your point, them going back and refilming that thumb in the dome right off the jump is kind of pretty impactful, and I think that was the right call to make. Obviously, more gore always.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
especially in a Halloween movie. And maybe they were trying to take it back a little bit to the OG and make it more stylized and less gory, because the jump from 1 to 2 is like football fields from hardly any gore to a shit ton.
Yeah, yep.
So-
I'm gonna burn your face in a hot tub.
Yeah, maybe they were trying to tone it down a little bit while also giving the people what they want.
I mean, it's possible. And this is the one that John Carpenter's not involved with, right? This is when
Right.
they
Not at all.
sold
Not
to
really. No, he.
Yeah, that's
he pulled
when
away.
Mustafa Akkad
Mustafa.
bought
Yeah.
the rights to the franchise, but then he died in a suicide bombing
Yeah, it's
attack
terrible.
in 2005. So sad, but his son still owns the rights and
Yep.
He
keeps
sure
up
does.
keeps up the legacy, which I think is awesome.
Well, and that's awesome, but you can definitely feel the difference.
Oh,
Whenever
It
someone
was a cash grab, man. For him, he knows that it was
totally
successful, and he obviously heard everybody bitching and moaning that there's no Michael in part 3,
Mhm.
and then he was like, "Well, we gotta change something, and I want to make money. God damn it! So let's bring everybody
And they
back."
did.
They even
This
put
was
it
a
in the
hit.
title. The return
was
of
a-
Michael
Yeah.
Myers.
Yep.
This was a hit, wasn't it? This made
think
a
so.
bunch of money.
Yeah.
This one did, but as we go on, it kind of dwindles down a little bit because
just
they're like,
focus
oh
on
boy.
the box
Well-
office when it came out. It's a legacy box office is tough to.
Yeah, and they were never going to be able to capitalize correctly on this ending of this movie because the second part 5 starts. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're like, that's not what happened.
Did we totally forget what happened at the end of the movie? Like, she's the same age. Like, why did we screw this up so badly?
And I think that's why 5 and 6 didn't do so good because then by the time you get to 6, it's not the same actress playing Jamie Lloyd, so we don't give a fuck about her. I don't,
No.
anyways. And then it's just like, we got Paul Rudd. He's great.
That
and
is
I
one
still
thing-
like the Haddon. I still like the Haddonfield vibe, and Loomis is there. Donald Pleasance is in it. So if it's on, I will watch it just for shit.
Yeah.
I'll have it, leave it on the TV. But
I'm going to
they do
revisit
go
it. I got
downhill.
I got
You should.
AMC for 7 days, so I was like, I'm
Ooh,
going to
yeah.
try
I
and
love me
get
some
through them
AMC.
all. Yeah.
One thing about this franchise, though, is that this jump started 3 different people's careers. You got Jamie Lee Curtis, Danielle Harris, and Paul Rudd. All right.
Yep.
No
So,
way. Yeah,
this-
you're right.
Yeah, some of them aren't amazing, but look at what all those people are doing now. Like Paul Rudd is literally in the Avengers making gazillions,
Mhm.
and then Jamie Lee Curtis is off doing a bunch of other stuff. Danielle Harris is still super grounded in horror, never really branched out from that.
She found her niche and stuck with it.
Stuck
know,
to
but
it. She's Barbara Crampton herself.
Props to her, whatever you think
Yeah.
of her, but she's a working girl.
Yeah,
as far as when it comes to these movies. So bravo.
Yeah.
And last year when I was at Silver Scream Con, Danielle Harris and Scout Taylor Thompson were there, and someone asked if Danielle Harris would ever want to come back into the Halloween franchise and do what was supposed to happen at the end of this one, of her kind of carrying the torch. She was like, fuck yeah, give me a script, someone's got it, let's do it. So
I would love to see her come
she
back.
would
honestly.
Hey,
personally,
Womp Stomp,
I want
write a
that.
script.
Yeah, I know she can be.
So
I know
good with
she's
Friday.
had some problematic moments here and there, but what
Mhm.
celebrity hasn't, honestly?
Yeah.
But
And-
she's the right age. She's got
Yeah.
the right attitude for it. It's not like any of these other ones where you'd have to de-age these aging actors to bring them back
Exactly.
in. Which thank you for the newer ones for not de-aging Jamie Lee Curtis. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You left her as
She wouldn't
is,
have allowed
and
them to do that. She's so
I don't think
body
she would have.
positive.
Oh hell no!
She's
she
so
wouldn't have.
confident in who she is. She'd be like, DH, go eat a bag of
She's
dicks."
like, I haven't
fuck
eaten
yourself.
all of this Activia for you to de-age me
Right.
in
Yeah.
this bullshit.
Ain't
Okay.
no way, no
Yeah.
way.
But I could see that. And honestly, this franchise needs a shot in the arm. If it's going to continue, you've got to start maybe, and I know this is probably sacrilege to some people, but there are times you got to start thinking outside the box because the new ones just did not do it, boys.
No,
Get
it
off,
didn't.
get over yourselves.
Yeah, they didn't.
No,
sorry.
they're not
They-
good.
they-
the new ones.
2018 was like kind of gave everybody hope because
Mhm.
even
Got
with
close.
with the some problems it had, it was still a pretty good Halloween movie.
Yes.
But then there was good moments and kills, especially the fucking firefighter scene. With the
Moments.
house on
Yeah,
fire.
that's Michael
Moments.
being Michael.
No
There
joke.
there were moments, but as a movie as a whole, no. And then ends can eat a bag of dicks too.
Yeah.
because
ends was Christine. Like if
Everybody
you
was
replaced
like, well,
Michael with
if
a
you-
car, it's that movie. Yeah.
Mhm.
They're like, well, if you like that Friday the 13th movie, then you definitely love Ends. I'm like, it's not the fucking same, dude.
No, it's
It's
not.
not. So, like, I saw so many people talking about that when that movie came out, and I didn't actually know. I watched Kills at home on Peacock, and
Oh,
then
you
I went
did.
to the theaters to go watch Ends because, like, I had hope. I was like, they have to do this right. And I was in the theater, like, what the fuck am I watching? You guys built up Michael as this killing machine. These first 2 movies, and then what? He gets beat up by the townspeople at the end,
Who
and
the
then
fuck
loses
is
all
this
his
guy?
powers.
Who's this fucking kid? Who the
The
fuck is this
Travolta.
guy? Yeah, like
Yeah.
come on.
Walking the
Like,
tunnel.
no,
like,
fuck you, Corey.
Band geeks are bullies now. What the fuck is going on? Jesus
and
Christ!
this is like some weird Michael Myers universe.
And but that perfectly sums up my issue with Halloween. It's just like when you touched perfection off the bat, you're never going to get there again. Too many people have got their fingers in the pie.
It's too much money to be made.
Wanting to get too much money to be made. And then it gets watered down, and someone changes the recipe, and then that gets watered down. Then someone's like, I found the old recipe, and everyone's like, well, we don't like that shit. They used real sugar, and we're not allowed to use real sugar anymore.
We're gluten-free.
We're no gluten. I'm like, how the fuck can we have pie without gluten? It's like, no fucking gluten. And then we're going to have some vegan shit in here, and here you go. Here is the thorns. The fuck is wrong with you people? Like,
that's perfect. That's perfect.
But that's my issue.
A fan film I think that's dropped like a day or two ago that's it's called Halloween Aftermath, I think, and it's supposed to take place, was it between kills and ends or something like that? So like they're keeping it like in that universe, which I'm not a big fan of. I haven't watched it yet. I probably will after this just to see.
It's a fan film?
A fan film. I guess they did like a screening of it somewhere too. But I saw a bunch of people start talking about it. I was like, I didn't even know a fan film was even being made. So I'm gonna check that out after. But we gotta get away from
probably
the David Gordon Green stuff. We got
to get off.
Fucked it so hard that you can't fuck it again. Get it out of here.
No, but his story should be done. Like,
yeah.
That trilogy just needs to be done.
He ruined The Exorcist, dude. Come on. And
I liked
him
that
to do
better
multiple.
than I liked. I liked that better than I liked his Halloween movies.
I haven't even bothered with them. Like, I mean, once you get past so many of The Exorcist, that's another one where you're just like, how many more fucking stories can we have?
I never really got into those, and I think it's because I just didn't. Mom, that was the one movie Mom wouldn't let me watch. That was a movie for her, and she was like, "You're not watching it."
Well, that was another one when I came into it way later, and you heard everyone being like, "This is the scariest movie ever made."
Yeah.
And then I watch it, and I'm like, "Have you guys seen movies?"
Right. I had the same experience when I finally watched it. I was like, "Why was Mom so scared?" Like, I remember asking her that. Like, why did you deprive me of this?
And I do get it. It's a different time, and we have talked about that. Put yourself as if you didn't have all these other experiences.
Yeah.
This was probably scary as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it really touched some stuff. It's just like Halloween.
Yeah.
When Halloween first came out, I can put myself in that situation where I'm like, there's no Freddy, there's no Jason, there's like this. John Carpenter, while there were other slashers that were kind of starting the road of horror, John Carpenter took a fucking bulldozer and made the road. That's what Halloween did for the franchise. And that's why I can respect it. That's why, even though I don't care for it, I put some respect on that name.
Yeah,
but also John Carpenter is my favorite director of most movies. Like Christine is my all-time favorite horror movie.
Love that movie so much.
Yep.
I love it.
Track 2 is amazing.
Oh my God. Everything about it. It also has a car in it. The visuals on it are amazing. But you're talking about the man that gave us The Thing, Escape from New York, Big Trouble. Like he has done every genre type I love. So I will follow him, much to Pete's chagrin, vampires. You know, and I fucking love that movie.
But Charlie, I got to ask you, what do you think of The Ward?
That is one I have not watched.
Okay, do me a favor and watch that one to get back to me.
Dustin should have picked that for Month of Horror on B Action. That would.
Well, he'll tell you Charlie had some veto power during all of that. We had to make room for Steven Seagal and vampires, so you know, it's only so much room.
I've heard. Everyone point at Charlie.
It's okay. Everyone would have heard that already. Technically, that would be out now versus when this comes out.
My bad.
so we're all okay on that. But no, all right. I think for right now, let's hit a trailer, and then we come back. I know we haven't talked much about the movie, but maybe we'll have Anna kind of dig us into some Halloween 4 here when we come back.
You mean hit a commercial?
Yeah. Is that what I say?
You said trailer? You pulled a me.
One of those. I'll pull a Pete and go, what am I rating this? And there you go. To the ads.
You are watching the USA Network.
Guys, we've been doing this thing for a while, and I think it's about time we make a trailer.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let's get this thing. All right, ready? All right, what's going on, everybody? We are Dissect That Film. I am Brett.
I'm Dan.
I'm Angela.
And we... Oh, wait, guys. I have an even better idea. What if we had somebody with an epic voice sell our show in a way that our show actually isn't? What do you say?
Yeah.
Sounds perfect.
All right, let's go. Let it rip.
Your host, Parker, Dan, and Angela slice and dice their way through the good.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
The bad.
You brought the devil!
There's a devil inside everyone.
And the ugly movies you love.
And you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it!
Hold your favorite films and franchises tight, because they aren't safe. In fact, it's already too late. It's time to dissect that film.
I wish our show is what that guy just said, but you know what? If you want to listen to our awesome show, Dissect That Film, you can listen to us on YouTube and on your favorite podcast apps every single Friday, where we talk about all the wonderful films, good, bad, or ugly, as that epic dude said back there. So until next time, I'm Brett.
I'm Dan.
I'm Angela.
And we'll see you all again next time.
Just when you thought you were safe, the terror continues with another chilly tale tonight on USA Network's Saturday Nightmares.
So yeah, since we haven't talked too much about the Halloween 4 story, we shall do so now. This one, I do like the concept of this. Kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, I like a serial killer, for lack of better words, terrorizing a town. That's just true crime as you can get, even if you're not thinking of a horror movie.
Yeah.
So I like seeing this new story with these new people who are still connected to the people we know in a new movie. I like that. It's the same thing I like about the newer Scream movies with the Jenna Ortegas and the new core 4 there. I like what they did with that, and for the same reasons. It's like that the feel of that gives me the same kind of feel as the first ones, but I think Haddonfield itself being a character does it more than most of the supporting cast in this movie. I do love Jamie, obviously, and Rachel. I really like Rachel. She has some shitty moments, but she's a teenager who just all of a sudden has a sister that's not related to her, and you're trying to like tell a teenager to process that and stop your life and take care of her. We were all selfish teenagers.
The family
once,
dynamic is very believable.
Very
makes
much so.
It makes a lot of sense. This is Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode had died only 11 months earlier. So these wounds are still really fresh. They haven't scarred over at all. So yeah, they're at each other's throats. Kind of like last week, where the family dynamic was also really believable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That helps a movie if I can connect on some level. Maybe it's not exactly what I did.
Both of those girls, like Jamie is not. She's having a rough time at it, as she should. I mean, it's only been a year.
Precious.
And then Rachel is like, she wants to be a good person, but she wants to be a kid also, or a high school or whatever. I want to go get some, damn it. And
I know, right?
Babysit this little shit. Can we lock her in a cage and toss her in the basement? It'll be fine, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It was so cringe though when she's telling her parents, I think Brady was ready to make a commitment.
I was getting ready to bring that up.
I was never, even now, I would never say that to my parents.
Well, it makes you feel like they've been like sweethearts for years to be at that level because they're still in school. So you're like, oh, there's the thing. And then fucking Brady pulls what he does in this movie. Like I'd chop his balls off. Like I was just serious. Like that was some we've been dating for 3 months energy from Brady and her making life choices, talking to her parents. And I'm just like, well, that doesn't work.
No.
Brady's just looking to get it wet like any red-blooded.
That's exactly how he come off of, but that's what I expect in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Exactly. But they're trying to build up Rachel being,
The good one.
a bit more mature or something like
The
that.
fight,
I
she
don't
was
know.
clearly the final girl in the whole bit.
Guaranteed.
It's because she didn't go out and party. She didn't
Oh yeah,
get laid.
girl next door.
Yeah, yeah. I did who'd I message? I thought Rachel and Kelly were sisters. I thought they were
You were
the
messaging me and Anna.
daughter of the sheriff. I'm like, whoa, that's a flex that Kelly, the sister of Rachel, is having a way
boyfriend
with that boy. And it turns out that's not true. I just was very
imagine though.
Well, it was a little hot,
Well, it's also because the step parents are a come in and go character. They're there for a few minutes of exposition and then they're gone till the end of the movie.
Poor movie parents pop up to say,
A
"Hey,
cop
we're
is-
going to be gone," and they'll see 'em
Cops
again.
pulling out of my house, and now I'm gonna pull into my house and wonder why the kids aren't here. Like that scene gets me a little bit when they're coming back. Oh, I wonder if they're home. All the lights are out.
Yeah.
And so I haven't rewatched part 2 in a while. Was there ever any kind of psychic connection between Lori and Michael when they did the brother sister thing?
No, he was just mindlessly hunting her down. That's all.
That's what I wanted to know, because that's one big thing I wish didn't happen in this movie was the psychic connection with Jamie.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
I hate it.
Like, why is she dreaming about her Uncle Michael
that she has never physically
seen
been in
him?
the same
Why
area
on earth would you keep pictures of him around in his mask and overalls? There's no reason that she, unless she had a psychic link to him, there's no reason she should have these memories or these dreams about him. And that bothered me a little bit. And that they didn't really explore that. And if I read about the original script, it was supposed to be a little more supernatural. There was supposed to be some sort of
that was going to be
going
Carpenter. Carpenter went more supernatural. Dustin, you were getting ready to say something. What?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I don't really have that much of a problem with. Yeah, could they have fleshed it out more? But you got to admit, like that scene of her in her room after she's having that breakdown at 4 a.m. That's some pretty good, tension and like low humming going on there, and her just like, why is my closet keep opening? And like obviously she's taking the pictures out and she sees, Lori, because her mom and everything taken out. So she's very, very vulnerable. So I don't know, like yes and no, I guess. Like it is kind of stupid, but it's also kind of cool because it is fresh. I mean, it's not following the same format as 1 and 2.
Different, right?
They really wanted to do something different.
Yeah, they don't introduce it correctly. Now, if you wanted to do that, maybe this whole scene needs to be a little bit later in the movie, not right off the bat. Like let her see Michael for the first time. Let there be an actual connection visually between the two of them, because again, she would not have any knowledge other than whispers or kids picking on her, which they do throw that in there.
That was the scariest thing in the movie.
Kids suck, dude.
Those goddamn kids.
Yeah, and you know what? And you know what it
them.
all comes down to? It comes down to their parents gossiping about bullshit that happens in the town in front of their kids at the dinner table. Oh, did you hear? Lori and her
10 years
husband
ago.
died in a car accident, and now the Carruthers have adopted Jamie Lloyd. Did you know her uncle was Michael? That's all it takes. And the
It's
kids
also a small
turning-
town.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know. Yeah. And so that's all it takes for kids to be little fucking assholes. And in that moment when she runs out of the school and she like hides behind the tree and she's calming herself down, a little 7-year-old girl saying you're okay, it's just, it tugs at my heart every time I see it.
That's the moment. That's right there what needed to have happened. That scene needed to be before her breakdown at night. Having the kids taunt her to be the niece of the boogeyman, and then that night she has a nightmare about the boogeyman.
I like that.
Like
I think
that would have fit better than
I think
just
what they were
cold.
trying to do with this whole nightmare scene was, because that's literally right as he broke out. Like he's no longer under sedation and all this other stuff. So if they're trying to do this, spooky supernatural stuff I guess it would make sense, like if it's part of the bloodline, right? If we're gonna go down that road, and he's hunting down his remaining family members, that in some sort of way he would be connected and able to tamper in their minds if he's free. Because when he was locked away and under sedation,
kind of like a
and
barrier from it.
Oh, understood. Yeah, like he would be
then
like
he's
heavily
getting
doped up.
stronger.
Well,
Which
here's
is like what
another
they were
way.
trying to do with the David Gordon Green stuff of making him stronger the more he killed, which is like
Yeah.
what they were trying to do and then completely fumbled that. Is what I think they were trying to do here. And obviously you got Loomis, who's always going to be there to be the good guy, even though
Be
he
Loomis.
makes some not great choices. Like he's also kind of a bad guy if you really look at it. Is he's very more selfish of like, he's my patient, I need to do what's the best for me.
He's Ahab. I mean, he always has been since the beginning.
Yeah.
Michael's his white whale. So it's
I don't
regardless,
know.
I have to destroy this thing in front of me.
Yeah.
I think I know what they're trying to do, but it's also the thing that hurts this movie is this sprinkling of the beginning of the Cult of Thorns.
Yeah.
That should be what is giving this mystical power now, because I think that's what rolls into 5 and 6. The
more
cult becomes
6 for
because
sure.
now in this movie, all we really get is the Man in Black, and he does fuck all in this movie. Like he just appears, and and it's like, what is going? Or am I mixing 5? Doesn't he gets off the bus in this one, or is that
At the very end?
Is it at
Yeah.
the end of this? I thought it
I
was
think
at
it's
the
at
end
the
of
very
5.
end of this one. I don't know.
I thought he
It's
was
one of
brought up
them.
at least once in this, but I think this was like a plan. Mustaf, I'm going to fuck up his name. The guy that owns it now.
M.A. Let's call him M.A.
MA was trying to go this direction to kind of flesh out the story of, again, this is like, well, why does Michael do what Michael does? Don't fucking answer that.
Right.
That's where
He
you're
just
going to
kills.
fuck
That's
up.
scarier than answering it
Exactly.
every time.
There's times lore is fantastic. Anna will tell you that anytime. There are times when we all want to be whores for lore. There's
Yes,
other
indeed.
times when you're going to hurt it by
Yeah.
trying to answer something that was never, ever meant to be answered.
Right.
And Michael was never meant to have a purpose. It's just woke up one day and decided to kill.
Mhm.
But I think that's my biggest complaint in this movie, aside from the music that I made the joke about, is this psychic connection that felt shoehorned into the story. And while Danielle Harris acts the shit out of it for a child actress, like
Her
holy,
first movie. Ever.
her
Her
first movie
screams.
It's great.
out the
Her
gate.
cries.
I think that's why she was definitely put into that role, because she can belt like as a kid, like crazy.
She could belt. The convulsions felt real. Like she owned this role.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to knock her for that. To me, it's the story issue of how do we connect her to Michael?
Yeah.
You could have done it better. The movie is what it is, and I know this is my habit. Anna loves to make fun of me about it. Charlie's always trying to fix shit, but I'm also
But it
just
works
like,
in this one because
and all I'm doing is I'm using shit that's in the movie already.
right, yeah.
You guys just didn't put it in the right fucking order, right?
Yeah, I do like that. I like the fact of her being teased first, and then we see more into why. Because then
Yeah.
we could hear them say, "But your uncle's the boogeyman," and they're teasing her. But then that night is when we get him in her room and the shots of Lori in the box. Like, keep that a secret until that moment, and then
Yes.
confirm, like, "Oh shit, the kids are right," even though they're assholes about it.
I would have even taken it one step further. He would have gone back to being the shape, and you not even see his face in those nightmare segments because she wouldn't know what he looks like.
A blurry
Yes.
melon. His head's
And
all
all that you like amidst everything going on is the children saying boogeyman, boogeyman
Oh, that'd be
during the
I like
whole
that.
thing.
I like that a lot.
See,
Or-
let me make one. Let me and Little D make a Halloween movie.
Or what they could have done, which would, I mean, it would have been hard to get Jamie Lee to come and do anything. It was like, have a flashback of her telling her, like, Jamie everything and being like, this is what happened to Mom. This is a bad guy. He's locked away now. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe like show
That's
him.
horrible parenting. Doesn't
Yeah,
I'm just gonna tell you right now. That's horrible parenting, sir.
Yes, 100% horrible. But if they wanted to really, I don't know, solidify like a connection there more of her at least being aware from her parents
If you
that
ever see
you
this
have
guy,
an uncle
run away.
and he's not great.
This guy right here. If you're
Yeah.
run the
or
other
like
direction.
a news article, a newspaper
Yeah.
article. Like if just like a few words, like run, don't Jamie, something like that, something very obscure. But
I think that character, that arc right there, would work better if you jumped her to being a teenager, so that she felt more comfortable being able to tell her certain things. Like she's doing a family tree for school. We're doing everything but talk about part 4, but how to fix your shit. I'm loving
great
this.
conversation. I don't care.
I'm loving this, but yeah, not to cut out Danielle Harris, but as far as character wise, you make her teenager, school project, doing a family tree. The
That
mom's
would be
reluctant.
fun.
She digs into some newspaper articles, like Anna said. She finds this stuff out. She also finds out, like you said, small towns, they whisper. She would have heard something going on. And pieces come together. Boom. Now she knows about Michael. Mom dies somehow. Yada, yada, yada. You'd have a lot better way than the cash grab that I still feel that the return of Michael Myers is.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that this movie was so much of let's get it done that we fucked up the mask, but fuck it, we can't make a new one. So let's just keep
And going forward, they're all fucked.
Dude, like 5 was at least okay when I turned it on last night, where I went, they added shading. Thank you. It would be dirty. It does add some character, but dude, this one in 4, like if you wanted to sell it, then you should have kept the scene of him grabbing it off of the rack at the supermarket. So it wasn't like something he's had for a long time or stashed. He just grabbed the new one and that's what worked.
That was a deleted scene.
Yeah, they cut that scene, and I'm like,
yeah.
Isn't there a whole nother cut to this movie? Did I read that right? Is there a producer's cut?
Did he cut the tag off of the mask? Because that would have made me very happy. If
There
it's
is, I think,
killing people with a little price tag on it.
Oh my god, that would have been too.
I know that 6 has 2 different
That's
cuts.
a fan short film waiting to happen. We need to do that. Pete, you make that happen. You and Jody.
Like all the kids that wear the hats with the label still on it and everything else and all the stickers. So Michael's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Trying to be hip with the kids. I don't know. I was just reading a ton of stuff and I couldn't remember if it was this one that has a producer's cut or if it was one later that has
6 has a producer's and a director's.
You're right. Because Kill Count was still doing their like comparison cuts at that time, and they did one for 6. That's what I was getting mixed up.
Yeah, one of them, Michael gets beat with a pipe, and the other one, he gets defeated by rocks. So I mean, you take whatever one you want.
As Michael Myers would.
Because he's a wiener.
And speaking about masks, we can't, not talk about the CGI mask in H2O. That's
There's CGI mask in H2O?
Yeah, very briefly.
I haven't seen it.
It's real brief. I remember it. It's not great, but the rest of the mask scenes in there are.
And speaking of H2O, the scene in it where Lori is under the tables, like scurrying around as Michael's stepping on them, that was supposed to be a scene in this movie when Loomis and Jamie go to the school. There was supposed to be a confrontation there, and Jamie was supposed to do the same thing under the school desks, and Michael was going to walk. That I feel like would have been really good too, but I don't know, man. That part in H2O is really good tension.
Also, I don't know if it's because I watched this now on high def and big screen. Fucking Michael has his mask off at the beginning of this thing, and you see his fucking face, and he just looks like some dork. Like when he goes into
was all bandaged up.
Yeah, well, he's all bandaged up, but he goes into that one thing where the dude is, and he takes the fucking shit off, and I'm like, is that
maybe it's high def? Maybe it's the high def.
Yeah, it's got to be because that's one thing that they've always shied away from, other than the first one. And in is it 5? Yeah, 5 when Jamie takes off his mask.
Oh yeah,
I think Jamie takes off. Well, and then obviously you get the glimpse of him in the new David Gordon Green.
Yeah, I just don't understand Michael. Like why not show his face? Like I know that like, they want to keep him as like a mysterious killer, but I want to see how gross he is underneath that. Like
because
he's been through so much shit.
Then you're Jason.
That's fine.
I honestly think if you're gonna stand out, his mask should never come off. He should be the Mandalorian. This is the way.
It's his face. It's just glued
Yeah,
to him.
that adds to the mystery. That adds to him being just the shape. Also, it is a lot easier when you need to recast him as many times as he's been recast in movies.
True.
That, you're not trying to go, what the fuck did that other guy look like? Also, let's not put hockey pads on him in this movie where he looks fucking fat as shit.
Well,
I'm
the
like,
one thing I noticed was he was definitely this. You could clearly see that this movie was made in the 80s because he has shoulder pads.
oh
He
yeah,
has
he has
shoulder
a
pads.
power
So,
suit.
my God, like
He
this.
turns
He's getting ready he's going to do some PowerPoint at the meeting and all this other shit. It's like, this is why I'm better than
Relax
Freddy.
your shoulders.
Yeah. Again, this movie just felt like, fuck it, get it out. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
the script is what it is, the outfit is what it is, the mask is what it is. Just do it.
Almost like we
but
finally got the rights.
yeah,
Let's do it now.
we have this window to get it done and get it out in theaters. That watching it last night really came across to me, where I was just like, this feels off for some reason. And then when I read, I was like, well, there's the answer right
Yeah.
there. You
It
guys
was
just
rushed. It was
yeah,
rushed.
you guys rushed it
Yeah.
out, threw it out there. You did decently because people rightfully were craving Michael. The
Yeah, they
fans
were.
are also their own worst enemies.
Oh,
That comes
Lordy.
back to the you don't know what you want because we haven't shown you what you want. So they want more
Right.
Michael, even though if we had shown you something that wasn't Michael, you would have maybe liked it better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's
And the
herd
thing
mentality.
is, too, if you think about it, in 3 you would have had Michael. Technically, he is there because they
He's on
show
TV.
the TV, and also there was a original ending that was supposed to happen, which I don't know if it was a deleted scene or if it was just a concept. But at the end, there was supposed to be another mass production of the Myers masks that was supposed to be
That would have been
brought out.
that. See, that's how you tie in every.
See, I like stuff
new
like that.
Halloween.
That's like some American Horror Story kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Like
See, like-
different seasons, but kind of bring in the same characters or
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
actors, kind of thing. I like
Yeah.
that. Tie things in here and there. That would have been cool. But at the time too, in '78 when the first Halloween came out, just like Charlie said, Carpenter brought out the bulldozer and started it all. There
Yeah.
wasn't a
And he was
fuck
young
ton
as
of
fuck too, doing it too.
yeah, there wasn't a bunch of sequels that people were just trying to figure out, like, all right, what kills do we do in this one? How do we make this person related to this one? Are we going to put him in Manhattan or are we going to leave him at the camp? It was just a single movie
Jason
of a
went to
guy in a
Manhattan.
mask
We're
killing.
going to Chicago.
Yeah, now we're in 4 and it's progressed and a lot's changed since then as far as franchises and horror is concerned. Apologies, everyone. Zencaster was pissed off that we're just rambling about the Halloween franchise and not the Halloween 4 like
They
the
said,
title
quit
says.
deconstructing this. Just talk about it, goddammit.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, captains.
Make it better then, Zencaster. Come on. Jesus.
I know. I did another piece of fun trivia I found. So the actors who play Brady and Kelly, the first scene they shot together was the sex scene.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
That to actors, y'all, why? You could
I-
change the schedule up, the filming schedule, to accommodate. Hopefully, they at least had met and were comfortable with each other. But it was
Yeah.
the '80s, so I don't
Probably
always
not.
trust
Like-
that. Exactly.
Shaking hands
Brady,
and dropping
Brady,
pants.
Kelly, Brady, take off your bra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they were both getting paid professionally.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of people get paid professionally to do that.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, you're supposed to get paid for that?
It's like, well, you
Oh,
guys are getting
I know what I
paid?
was gonna say.
Okay,
okay.
let's hear it.
I was gonna say out of all the Halloween movies up until this point, and even I guess even further, I really like the main cop guy that we have. Like he
Oh, yeah.
immediately, like Loomis doesn't really need to explain too much to him as to what he
Yeah,
needs
Sheriff
to
Meeker.
do.
I like
Be
him
I'm
too.
letting you know this happened before, like 10 years ago. Like you need to know this is what's happening, and he's He's here in town.
He's not in denial like the trope of the small town cops. Like, that can't happen again. Rah, rah. Lightning
Exactly,
can't hit
yeah.
twice in the same place. Loomis comes in. The guy's like, whoa, are you kidding me? Shit. And he gets right on that. And what was it? 5 minutes later, the entire police department is slaughtered.
Yes,
the
I wish we
police station.
fucking saw that.
We saw
I know.
nothing.
Yes.
Oh my
I know.
god.
That is a gripe of mine. I really wish we saw that.
I wish we would have seen that. Yeah.
That would have been an amazing kill count type thing right there.
Like he comes in the back door and everybody goes, what was that? And he
Terminator
just starts,
style.
Right. Just slaughtering everyone.
Talking about Loomis and him, I love his determination. I love that he is so fixated on Michael. Like everyone else is like tired of his fucking shit. Like that one guy literally goes, I hope he dies. Like I was like, damn, bro, you just work with him.
It's either
Like,
going to retire or die. Either way,
Yeah.
it's not our problem.
Whatever happens
anymore.
first, it could be either.
Loomis goes and steals the car, basically. They let him take it.
Sure does.
But he stops at that gas station. He puts gas in there. Fucking fastest I ever seen anybody put gas in. But he goes into that garage and sees this fucking mechanic tied up in chains. You know it's Michael. Is it really the smart thing for you to just go into the diner and just be like, I'm just going to fuck around here? You know, I don't know if Michael's
Everybody's
still
dead.
here.
I got free coffee out here. Let's go.
I'm going to go check all the phones. I'm like, get the fuck in your car. You're not that far out. Go back, get the cops, come back. You know where he's going and be like, yeah, he's there. Let's
on
go.
foot.
This dumbass goes right in that diner. I love bandaged faced Michael.
Me too.
He does look
That's
pretty
a
cool,
very good
yeah.
look.
Love it.
You should have been like that throughout the whole movie, in my opinion. I think that would have
Yes.
been way scarier.
You keep him in the bandages till till he's actively running from him. Then you get the scene of him going into the grocery store and pulling that William Shatner mask off the rack, and then he can have the most fucked up looking mask, whatever. You've made the fans happy because like, no, now he's in the mask. Okay, he grabbed it off of a shelf. It's gonna look fucked up.
It's going to look fucked up. Yeah.
But he's
Yeah,
looked
that
pretty
would've-
fucking scary in bandages. And it's like, yeah, that's how that should have been done. You know, it would have been a perfect blend instead of going, he can't be in the movie without the mask. Yeah, he can.
Yeah,
he can.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Speaking of the store, I was trying to pay like extra close attention to see if they had anything in the background. There were nods to other movies or even just in the Halloween franchise. And I didn't rewind it, and I probably should have, but the first shot that we see, I remember seeing a little tag that said Nightmare, and it looked like it was in the Nightmare on Elm Street font, but I don't remember what the fuck it was. And also when Jamie was going through all the costumes, I think there was a hint there of OG Kid Michael's costume there as well.
Right.
I think there was one that looked very close to it when she was finally
So the
going
one she
through.
wears isn't
Yes,
isn't
I
the
know
one
what
Michael
you're talking
wore?
It's not identical. It's similar though.
Yeah,
Right?
it's still a clown. He's still
It's
dressed
still
up
a clown,
as a clown.
yeah.
But she did something a little different. Again, let's hurry the fuck up because honestly, I would have had time right there, Dustin. I agree with you. Because you know what else she would have went by? She would have went by all three masks from Halloween 3. Like those would have been
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Oh, dude, that would have been
What
awesome.
a missed opportunity. God.
Like
bless
it
you.
is the most elementary.
And Michael's
of
going
things
around with
to
the
have
pumpkin
done.
mask on. Who knows?
That would have been hilarious.
Right.
Scoopy,
I got the
scary
skeleton one right
skeletons. You know, just Michael going around dancing everywhere. But no, just have fun. The people making this movie, I think we've nailed it. They were after the money. They're not there to enhance the lore of Michael or to have fun making a Halloween movie. It's called let's get this scene to get us into this scene that gets us into this scene, and now we're done. There is no time to build up anything in this movie that rightfully so are more and more directors are taking the time to do now. Now you're looking for the Easter eggs. Now you're like, but you're also not getting Sam Raimi and Wes Craven poking at each other in their own movies.
Yeah. That feud was really cool.
That feud was Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, to me, that's what, because you already know you're coming out the year everyone else is coming out. So fucking have fun with it. Just, whatever doesn't get you sued. Yeah,
1988.
whatever doesn't get you sued,
right?
You're good to go.
Yeah.
But just have fun with it, and that's it's a small issue, but it comes across in the movie for me.
Yeah.
Now the actors in this movie we were talking about, there's really no bad actors in this one. I like
think so.
I like like we talked about Rachel. I liked Kelly. Brady. I actually think he's a piece of shit. So
complete
he does,
piece of shit, but he does the
does
part well.
somewhat redeem himself in the end. So
then he gets got.
He's kind of have y'all ever heard, Dustin, you might have, but Charlie Peter, have you ever heard the term like golden retriever?
Oh yeah, golden retriever energy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of what he is, except he's a dumb one. He's not a smart dog.
Most are.
He's a
untrained golden retriever.
Some golden retrievers are smart, but he's just a fucking horny teenager. And
there's nothing wrong with that.
Even when shit gets serious and real, he walks in, he's like, "Hey, y'all okay? What's going on?" She's like, "Yeah, Michael Myers. That's Jamie's uncle." And he's like, "I'll be right back." And then he closes the door and leaves.
I'm gonna be banging upstairs.
He is not equipped to deal with something like this in life or with a woman, a girl, in a relationship with a kid, anything. So he
to his credit, he just put the explanation point on something Charlie has brought up before, and I'm gonna fucking bring it up again. When we fucking tell you to fucking go. Fucking go.
Yes.
This was a moment I was like, y'all fucking go. He's doing the right thing and he is buying you some time.
Yes.
You didn't give a fuck about him an hour ago because of how shitty he was. So let him be shitty and save the day now, and y'all get away.
Yeah.
Don't stand there and watch him die.
You killed him now. You know that, right? You are the reason he died because he keeps looking back to talk to you and make sure you're gone. And not reload the fucking gun quick enough because this motherfucker Michael still walks slow as shit, but he is up on your ass the second you blink.
And he does a slow-mo pullback. I'm like, dude, I could have caught that midair.
But it's like, women, you're going to be the death of men. I'm just telling you right now, when we tell you to go.
Right. That's why women live longer. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because we died protecting them because they didn't listen to us to get there's a zombie coming, get out of the way. There's the Michael Myers coming, get out of the way.
Stop screaming and run, damn it.
Go ahead, Lil D.
I was gonna say I do kind of feel bad for him though, because he does kind of get like the worst death. He just gets his fucking head crushed in, dude.
It's pretty gnarly.
That one that was a good kill. This movie does have really good kills.
Yeah.
I give us some credit.
Kelly was pretty bad too, getting the shotgun right through you. Like you definitely had to put some force on that, man. There's no
blunt.
There's no way.
So
that's pretty bad. But just looking,
hype is what it is.
Just like imagining like him picking you up and you looking at him as he's crushing you, and that just no thanks.
That was But I do love, like, once they get away after this and there's that scene of them on the roof, I do think it goes on a little too long for comfort. But the one part that I feel is so relatable and I love so much is when she's got Jamie and she's like, "Jamie, all right, I need you to climb down." And Jamie's like, "I can't." And she goes, "Well, try, damn it." And I'm like, I love this because in that moment, gentle parenting is out the fucking window.
It's gone.
It's gone. No, there is no can't. You do. Yeah. You get the fuck down there.
You want to die?
I love that moment, and it makes me smile every time I hear her. Like, get down there. I'm like, just go.
I love it. I love the brutalness of letting her down, and then it drops a little bit more, and she has that wire tied around her, so
it felt real.
It felt real. The only thing that kills this entire thing is when Rachel falls. She's laying on the ground. Danielle's over top of her like, "Oh, please don't be dead." Fucking Michael is coming around the fucking corner like seconds away. I'm like, did he superhero land?
He did
around the building.
Yeah,
he's got his cape tucked into his jumpsuit.
The only thing
the hair
that
on
would
his
have made
mask
it
helped him.
The only thing that would have made it worse or better, in my opinion, is like she's shaking her, and then all of a sudden, fucking Michael falls face flat, like belly flops next to him, and it's like, the fuck, he just drops, but then he sets back up. Like,
Or
cool.
what would have been cool, I mean, this would have obviously killed her off, is like he's on the roof, he's like, oh, I can't get down there, and he grabs his knife and he just goes, floom, and just like hits her right in the head.
Like, yeah.
And then Jamie's like, no.
That would have been
Like,
Jamie
almost at the end of the movie.
catches it superhero style.
Yeah.
Lori just comes back somehow.
My
She's like
sister.
comes out of the ground and grabs the knife and is
Oh, now we're
does a
getting
show
into
off.
like Texas Chainsaw Massacre type lore type things here, and all of a sudden this person came back, and now this person's here.
The
What's
ultimate
Sally
showdown.
doing here? There we go. Sally's ready to take this guy out. No, but that's kind of the edge of ridiculousness this movie does do every once in a while in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the other deputy. I like that character in this one.
Oh, the real
And
stupid one. It's like, oh, my car door's open. That's weird.
Yeah. Why? Well,
I'm not going to say anything though.
Yeah.
He's a goober. But-
Michael,
and-
get the shotgun. Like, it was right there, Michael. Why didn't you grab it? You know, he waits
Yeah.
till later to kill him. I'm like, God.
I do love though when we get the town lynch mob happening because
Yeah.
this also feels very Silver Bullet to me. And
Oh,
at
God,
this and at this age, when
Yeah.
I first saw this movie, Silver Bullet was a movie I was able to see and watch, and we
Yeah.
all watched as a family. Like
I
even
just showed
Dad.
my 10-year-old nephew that a couple weeks ago.
Really?
So
You
good.
like
Go
it?
on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I put
Yeah,
it
he
on
loved
the
it.
other day, and then it
Yep.
ended up cleaning. And by the time I came back, it was almost over. But
It was on
it
Fear
feels,
Fest, I think, last week.
Yeah, they did a Stephen King marathon
Yeah.
with Christine was in that block too. But
Yeah.
it had that feel, that relatable feel to me as a kid too, and I still have it. But I just love the progression of that. Where at first Sheriff Meeker's pissed because he's asking Loomis like, "What have you done? You've created a lynch mob," and Loomis is like, "You don't fucking have anybody. You don't have a
right.
police
What a
force."
great line that
dude.
was. You
They
don't have
talk
police
about
force.
the state police the whole time, and they're not there yet. Like, I do like that they show the mileage on the sign, and they are hundreds of miles away from where Michael was being kept.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
works. This lynch mob is the most believable thing in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
you can see this happening in any town.
Any
It
little
helps with the
town.
Haddonfield small town feel. Like people who,
Yeah.
and they even make comment. They're like, "We remember what happened 10 years ago. You remember all those kids? Do you want this to happen again?" I love that
Yeah.
moment because that felt real too.
And
I
when they're
did.
at the school and they show up and they're discussing if they need to stay or go, then they're like, "No, we're gonna let the cops handle it because they get paid to do that.
Yeah.
We're fucking out of here."
They get
I
paid to
love
die,
that
we do it.
line.
That and that because in any other movie, 5 or 6 guys would have went into the school to try to take out Michael, and that's just
They
that's
would
just
have all
gonna-
died. Yeah.
It's going to build
Yeah.
up the kill count, and that's fine. And again, making smart moves. The lynch mob works. They're protecting the girls. They got them in the
I
car.
like that.
They're
Yeah. I like
driving away. State police, they're flagging. You don't fire your fucking gun in the air when the state police is coming at you, though, dumbass.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
Especially not
dumb.
now. Maybe back then you
Oh.
could have got away with it.
Yeah, that's true.
But-
Maybe back then it was all right.
Flagging them
No, it
down,
wasn't.
cops, hey, it's there. We're going here. We're getting to the safe. I'm buying it. And then this movie has to do a fucking trope, and Michael's hanging on the back of the truck, and I just groan
Sure is.
at that. I'm like, come on.
He Indiana Jones himself up the back of this
He
pickup truck.
totally does.
Yeah.
How
And
did they
no
not
one-
feel him fighting in the back of the truck? Y'all know what it feels like to
Da-da-da-da.
be in a 2-seater
Yeah,
pickup.
yeah,
You
it's
can feel
bumpy as shit.
anything. I know. I'm like, how did they? He's just
Two
like,
of them fall out with the tailgate, and that one guy never turns around. That's
I
not
know.
quiet.
The one guy's laying
Yeah.
on the asphalt spread eagle. Like
Oh,
some-
dude, he
like
is
Wile E.
so-
Coyote. It was hilarious.
Like flat out. He throws the other one, and then like I like this kill though. I like when Michael busts through the glass and basically crushes this guy's face and throat.
that's Big D. That's Dustin's favorite kill in the entire Halloween franchise. I had to shout
It's
that out
also-
right here.
In a way, like kind of an homage to Halloween 1 when he breaks that glass with
Yeah.
the nurse. So like
Oh,
they are kind of
yeah.
like,
I didn't even think of
you know,
that.
bringing old things back in a way to kind of like, I don't know.
They're making correct choices at times.
Right.
And but
They
so okay, fine. He's on the truck. I can ignore that for a little bit. But now you have gotten the gall to have this amazing shot. He's killed 3 people. He's busted through that window. You're in the cab. Michael's on top. Don't show me the fucking top of the truck. I don't want to see Michael hanging on the top like a stunt man.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, and then they do the shot where his head's in the windshield. I'm like, oh my God.
Yep.
It kills the tension.
They were getting their money's worth out of the stunt man that day.
Oh, they totally were. But, it kills anything of what window is he going to bust through next? Where he's on top, but where is he?
Maybe he's going to come up from underneath. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I want him to open up the door and start driving, motherfucker.
I want his tow truck he stole earlier. That thing was badass, man.
Fucking busts through the garage. That was pretty cool.
Who taught Michael to drive a stick? I mean, shit,
Right.
that takes some practice. And he was a kid when he went in. When did he learn to drive?
That's what
He learned to drive in the first one.
They were
They
shouting
even
that.
commented on that.
And he's like, "My, for God's sakes, he can't even drive a car. He was doing very well last night."
Yeah.
Do you think when Michael was a kid that Loomis really just tried to bond with kid Michael and took him out in the parking lot and just
Probably.
teaching him how to drive?
Let up on the
He used
clutch
to Rob
real
Zombie
slowly
thinking,
and
then yeah, he
pushing
very
the
well might have.
accelerator.
Want to go get some burgers, Mikey?
Yeah. Just little Michael lifted his mask up, eating ice cream, put the mask back
Yeah.
down.
Hey, let's go in the parking lot and learn to drive.
That's right. Come on. You're old enough now, Michael. Here we go.
Time to
This will never
parallel
come back
park.
and bite
Here
me
we
in
go.
the ass.
Yeah.
But there's, again, I'm just watching this movie and I'm like, why? Now it feels Hollywooded. Now it feels like, oh, we're going to show you this awesome stunt. I don't want to see the stunt. I want to not know where Michael's coming from.
Yeah.
I want to turn my head. Like, I don't want him popping up behind the truck. Have him wherever they're getting to, have Michael be there already.
Right. Like, I don't
Michael
want
can
my
drive.
Or have him in his truck while
I
he's
don't-
driving at them.
But I don't necessarily want my Michael Myers with my vehicle stunts or any kind of like fast moving, high powered stunts like that. I want him to be violent. Back to Charlie's point. That's what he is good at. I don't
Yeah.
need him hanging around on the top of a truck flailing around. I want to
It
see
what
what
kills
he
the
do with that
character for me.
knife, pretty much.
Yeah, and now it's just like now I'm in Michael's head instead of watching a movie of Michael and going, what the fuck is this guy thinking? What's going through Michael's mind as he's going around killing these people? Because there's a point in this movie where he just kills indiscriminately. He just goes into someone's house, kills them, walks back the fuck out, goes.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Yeah.
Now I'm in Michael's head going, fuck, what do I hold on to? God damn it, where's my knife at? I gotta stab it in here
That's
and
so
use
funny.
it as a handle. Like that. That's also action movie, Charlie, because now Chuck Norris is on the top of the fucking truck.
Exactly.
He's
yeah.
trying to hold on to it.
Mikey
You
is
know,
not an action star.
He's not. So I don't need that stunt. Or if you're going to do it, it needed to be one of the hillbillies. It needed to be one of the hillbillies that Michael throws from the truck. And now he's hanging on for dear life.
To
And it's
the
only thing he-
door.
to the door, to
Oh,
the
yeah.
front. Something. Also, when someone's on top of the fucking truck, hit the goddamn brakes. Like,
Yeah.
why you kept going for so long, get in the seat, hit the brakes.
Yeah.
If he doesn't fall off, gun it. Then do it again till it or whatever falls off the truck.
Yeah.
It's
Agreed.
not difficult at all.
Yeah.
My struggles with this movie.
And going back to the lynch mob too, there is one thing that is definitely rooted in real life that would happen. Having these people, like, yeah, you don't have a police force, but they're out there trying to help out. And what happens? One of the guys goes, "He's over there. He's over there," and they
Coming
just
right
fucking
for us.
unload.
You're so right. That would happen.
That would 100%
They
happen.
killed a bum or something, didn't they?
Well, they killed a kid, I thought.
Yeah.
Because
Was it a
there were
kid?
kids. It was one.
There
My
were
guess
kids that were
is-
fucking around. That's right. Fuck around and find out.
I think it's
They
supposed
found
to
out,
be
alright.
one of those 3 kids running around, which is
That's
a great
right.
shot too.
Yeah, that
I
was
love,
really cool. Yeah.
I love that shot of Loomis staring at what he thinks is Michael, and then all of a sudden in the camera you see Michael over there.
That was
Then the
good.
camera cuts again, and the Michael's behind him. So as an audience, you're like, "Oh,
What's happening?"
fuck, this got good." And then the kids, great shot, good lead up for killing one of them because he's dressed
Mhm.
like Michael. That is great town terror horror. You've now made it bigger than even Michael is concerned with it. Now
Yeah.
something even is horrific happening without him, but because of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just you got to do that the whole fucking movie. That's
Right.
the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You have
Mhm.
to keep the same tone the entire movie. You can't just go, good enough. And that's what this movie does.
Yeah, and I think that also kind of harks back to part 2 where they slam into one of the kids that's dressed up as Michael, which is weird because it's supposed to be the same night.
Ben
When I think
Tremor.
one of the cops like runs into one of the one of the kids are like, "You just killed someone innocent." So
Yeah. The kid just wanted to be James T. Kirk, man, in Star Trek. That's all, you know. It's like
He was wearing a red shirt. That was his problem.
that he was wearing the red shirt, and that means you're gonna die. So that's
Mhm.
what happens.
I got a question for the fans here. So
Ask away.
Yes.
Michael Myers is coming to kill the rest of his family. Let's say he gets a hold of Jamie. Jamie is now dead. What's next for Michael? Michael, what's next for you now that Jamie is dead?
Second
Loomis.
cousins.
Second cousins, you're going to go down the line.
Yeah, there's the dad's
Loomis
side.
is a good one. Yeah.
Mom's side
so
of
and that's he's just going to keep going until all the Stroud
and yeah,
family is
that
dead.
and Loomis for sure because
I think Loomis would be the
Okay,
next one for sure.
all
I
right.
agree.
and
I just-
probably the hospital. I would
Would-
think
would the-
that would be that would be awesome. Okay, yeah, we got a hospital in part 2, but imagine him in a mental institution, going back to where he was kept and just murdering everybody, letting loose everybody.
Like what Rob
And-
Zombie did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
everybody or select people his costume.
Ooh, letting some of the other maniacs run around wearing masks, but he's
That's
using it as
really
diversionary.
premeditated on Michael's part.
Yeah,
I
and,
think
and Loomis
I got
has
a
to
trunk
go
of
there.
masks out here.
I think other than the initial first kills, I'm pretty sure we can all say that Michael Myers, everything he does is premeditated. You know, while he may not know you, he's going to kill you. To me,
He's
that's
planned about
premeditated.
it. This man never
Yeah.
talks. He is always in his head.
Yeah, the breathing.
Yeah.
Hey, I
He's a
wore the
mouth
mask.
breather.
Trust me, that's what it sounds like. That's why
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
wearing a
yeah,
mask.
I got
That's
it.
all you would hear.
I got 3 of them over here.
Yes, yeah,
I've
you've
been
got some
talking
nice
like
ones.
this
Yeah,
the
jeez.
entire night. You know, it's like, yeah. But no, I think there's we've spent more time deconstructing part
Yes.
4
Yeah.
and the
It's
entire
It's
franchise.
gr-
let's be honest.
Dude,
I mean,
it's a great conversation.
This
I
has
mean,
been
this
great. Yeah, I
franchise
don't care.
is so fucked, even though I love it so much. I love Halloween. I love
and I
all
love
these
that.
movies.
I love there's shit I love that people would watch and are like, "What's wrong with you?" It's like, "Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, I love it." You know,
But it's like talks like these are just like discussing like why is it this way and how can we think of better ways of having something
Right.
done?
Yeah,
it
spinning
gives
those
you a moment.
cards.
It gives you a moment to take the rose-colored glasses off for a moment and go, "Wait, you are right. Hold on. That how would I fix that?" Now you put those fuckers right back on when you want to watch this movie and you just enjoy the shit out of it. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's
you know,
me.
this is
Yeah.
not.
Because
Yeah,
I put them on all the time, but I can definitely take them off and see the issues and the
Yeah.
problems with this movie.
and
I'm
that
just
was
thinking of something weird right now. If we were gonna go in a whole different direction, all right, we're gonna stick with the Thorn. Like, let's say that he is controlled and he has no actual control over himself. He's now essentially possessed by
He's a
this
true
cult,
zombie, is what he
right?
is. He's an old school white zombie.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
would love a movie mainly just focused on him and his internal struggles and him trying to break out of this mold. If we're gonna do something different, let's actually focus on Michael and him try to get out of this because this is not
Like
what
a
he wants.
voiceover, like him doing a voiceover and
Like
narrating
him
the
actually
whole
have
movie.
like a personality, an actual person behind this mindless drone of a person.
Okay, now my question is, who would do the narration? Who would voice Michael?
John Carpenter.
Fuck no, he's too old and grumpy at this point. Sorry, John. Respect, but no. Mickey could do it.
Oh, Mickey can do anything. You know, Mickey
This
does.
is true.
We'll let Tim Curry do it back in the 80s.
Oh my god,
That would have been
amazing.
great.
A little flair to it. I don't know. My guess would be something a little gravelly, and I like the concept. To me, Michael's the fucking shape. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like There's nothing going on up there. There's no internal monologue. There is
He's just a zombie.
He is a shark. He
Yeah.
is a shark. He is hungry and he is going to feed. Now his hunger is just kill. And that again, they're touching it. They do it well. He walks around. I'm going to go in this fucking house. Why? Because it's there. And I'm going to stab these people in here. And then I'm going to walk the fuck out. I'm so ballsy. It's Halloween. I'm going to walk out the fucking front door and no one's going to bat an eye at me. I love that shot, by the way, too. I love he had just murdered that woman in that house. And then he just looks. He could have gone back out the back door, but he looks at the front door, opens it, and walks the fuck out. And there's people.
Everybody's trick-or-treating.
And to me, if there is an internal monologue to Michael, he's like, they don't fucking see me. I am in
that house
another,
looks
that's
nice.
another fan film. That's another like fan short film. Now I would watch the hell out of that.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Just a concept.
I am out in the open and I am more invisible now than I have ever been ever.
Yeah.
And that to me, just that comes across in that scene. Because kids walk by, cool mask. Doesn't fuck with it. But a couple more houses down, he fucking murders the people. The lead up of the two people, like, oh, I forgot my kid, and whatever. He runs back in the house, and Michael's just watching this interaction going. It's like, is he going to follow the guy into the house? Is he going to kill the woman that's out there by the car? And he just lets it go. And now you're putting yourself into that. Like, these people had no idea how close to the devil they were. There's an interesting way to take the Haddonfield flip on this is no longer seeing it through even part of Michael. You only experience it outside of Michael, but you're in the town. Like, you're experiencing all these little stories of the people, and there are shots of Michael just there. Or you're like, have you talked to Lisa tonight? No, she's supposed to call later when we're done trick-or-treating. Michael's already fucking killed Lisa. And all you saw was a couple shots through the window, if you were paying attention. And, you build up on what Michael's doing and how people are reacting to what's happening with Michael going around till it culminates.
I dig with that.
I
like that.
Fun, though, is like, if they did make something new, that concept would be kind of fun. If we took that idea and went back in time and filmed it like the same night of either 78 or however you want to look at it, like the same, like we never see Michael. We don't have to have a Michael Myers on screen. Just like you said, we're interacting with everyone in the town as this is happening, and make it a full one-shot movie. Like,
you could do something like
that.
Trick or
That would be
treating,
impressive.
and these people know this person, and then they pass off that movie I just watched recently called Mads, I believe. They did that really, really well, and I've been wanting to see it again. And that would be a good movie to do that in. But that's fun.
Back in college, there was a couple of books. They were the tales of books, and one of them I read two of them. One was Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina, and one was Tales of the Bounty Hunters. And you would follow one, like the Mos Eisley Cantina was the best example I can give for Haddonfield, because you had what was happening inside the Mos Eisley Cantina almost always was right before or right after Skywalker and Obi-Wan come in. And there was also Tales from Jabba's Palace. That was another one where it was just these little vignettes, boom, 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 whole bunch of them, short stories, little longer than a short story, not a novella by any stretch, but they were all a lot of fun.
There were multiples put together,
and you could do Tales from Haddonfield, where Michael Myers is there, and is he in the story or not?
Yeah.
It's
whispers of everything.
It's Halloween night, or it's just about to begin, or it's just after it, or it's during. So you could have these.
I'm here for this.
Yeah. You could have like every once in a while, Michael does show up, or he's in the background, or he doesn't show up at all, and you get food.
That's how you do the Halloween after part one.
The anthology.
You're in Haddonfield now. There's bad people out there. It's just Michael. You've got some guy beating up on his wife or some shit in
And
movie.
that's
and she
then you
takes
could-
revenge on him. But
you
the
could
whole
lean
time,
into the Sunnydale stuff like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Where,
Yeah.
why is everything happening right here in Haddonfield or Sunnydale?
but you don't
It's a
ever
hellmouth.
answer it. You don't ever answer
Right.
why. But
Erie, Indiana. Does anybody remember that
Indiana.
TV show?
you
Oh,
make
yeah.
people question why.
Mhm.
You make people salivate at why. But you don't ever answer
Don't
why.
ever answer it.
Yeah, and it's like, I heard that there's a doctor in town hunting down somebody. You guys know anything about that?
Did you hear that crazy fucker who shot that dude 6 times is back in town? I wonder who he's looking for this time.
You go into the camera goes into someone's home and there's a news report about something going on, or Dr. Loomis,
Mhm.
yelling at the townspeople through the television
Oh
about
my
go to
God,
your
that'd
homes
be
and lock the
epic.
doors, and it's all peripheral. Like doing everything that's happening that night is peripheral. Hell, you could have everything be that night
Mhm.
for the next 10 years.
I
And just
I
keep
hope
going.
someone's
Yeah.
gonna listen to this and actually do this because
We
I-
should write our own and read them for a bonus episode and let our listeners vote on who has
Yeah,
a better
just
one.
have-
Do
just
our
have
own
some
little
fun with
like creep show, but Tales from Haddonfield, like Pete said.
Well, I say, Anna, why don't you end this movie for us so that people at least know that we talked about this movie a little bit proper here.
Yeah, we do in this
The
movie
surprise ending. The
seeing
twist.
little Jamie Lloyd. They do get away. Jamie and Rachel, they make it back home with Loomis. We see the parents are back, like waiting, wondering where everybody's at. Hugs, everybody's safe. But right before Michael gets gunned down, Jamie like grabs his hand, and we kind of see her have some kind of familial moment. As a kid, you don't really understand that kind of stuff, and as someone who just lost her parents, being an only child and so young, like that's probably the only family she knows or even is in front of her. I know, but people,
She knows now.
she knows
Yeah.
now, and
Yeah, she
everybody
knows
in
now.
town knows.
Yeah.
So, so then we get back, and the mom is like, "All right, you're a mess. We need to wash your hair. You got blood on you." So she's running her a bath, and we see, just like in the first Halloween, Jamie, but as Michael, kind of pick her clown mask back up and grab a pair of scissors and
All
go in.
POV, which is great.
Is awesome, yeah. And they had her stunt double do it because they didn't want a kid to like film something that intense.
I'm
yeah,
glad
which
they
is smart
protected
on
her
their
from
part,
it.
to be
Yeah.
honest.
I
I like
appreciated that, yeah.
protection.
And so yeah, it shows her going in there and stabbing her foster mom, and Loomis, like she's standing at the top of the steps holding the bloody scissors with the clown mask on. I think it's a pretty iconic shot, honestly. And
Yeah.
Loomis is at the bottom of the steps yelling, "No!"
No,
as he does, doing Loomis shit.
This is a great ending.
It's
as
marvelous.
much as
It really is.
I've beat on this movie tonight, number one, I love Michael getting gunned down like a goddamn action movie. Like, the
Yeah.
Predator is over there.
And then he falls in a
and-
mine shaft or something. What was that?
That happens to have a river at the bottom of it. We
Yeah,
found
well, you get all that info in the next movie,
It
but yeah,
added
he
up.
kind of like falls down
That-
some kind of hole.
That was quite fun. That's part of the reason I started 5, because it literally starts like he went down a water slide and then lands in the river, and now he's floating on his back with that fucked up mask. And I'm just like, wow, that's how we went with this. But I
it's
love
his
that
bath afterwards.
I love that he's blown the shit. All this other stuff is awesome. But this ending with Jamie, this goes back to what Dee said at the beginning of the episode. This is where the story should have taken off from now.
Yeah.
Agreed. 100%.
Is with Jamie, because this was masterful. Like if you had told me John Carpenter didn't do this, I'd call you a fucking liar, but he didn't. Someone else came up with it, but it works and it's so effective. And I was telling Dee, I was like, man, you see that scene, man, you're wanting Loomis to fucking fire that gun and hit her right between the
he
eyes.
almost does. Very
Yeah,
close.
you want, because then that would be like, that's the end. Like, to me, if you're going to end that series, that's how you would have done it. Shot that little girl at the end, and we're done with Halloween's at that. That's a dark ending, but
Give it to me, man.
it would have better than 5 and 6 that we got. So it definitely
Yeah.
would have worked better. It's dark as fuck, but this still works. They obviously don't kill the kid. They tackle Loomis and everything, and she's standing there with the dark eyes, and it
Yep.
it works.
Yep.
Agreed. Well, should we get into the things?
Well, there's one thing that we didn't talk about, and I
Okay.
feel like it's a
Okay.
shame that we didn't.
Okay.
Is
the pinball machine.
The the drunk priest that picks up Remus.
Gather at the river.
Oh man, that guy is awesome. I mean, he's in like a lot of other
looking at him.
movies.
Like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I
Jesus.
recognized him
I
immediately.
read the Bible. You want a sip?
Yeah.
You need a
You're
drink?
chasing it, ain't you?
He's like, chasing it. I've been chasing it for 30 years. What have you been chasing? The
And Lucas is like,
apocalypse.
y'all think I'm crazy. Look at this guy.
But all right, I say we get into the kills. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Charlie, do you have us a body count?
I do have us a body count, and I was actually kind of surprised about this. But when I thought about it more, I was like, yeah, that tracks. It's 19.
Wow,
including the dog.
I know, poor Sunday.
I
Does that
guess
include the police department?
I
You
know
don't
because you
see any of those.
You don't see,
Yeah, you
and
don't
you
see
don't
them.
know how
Okay,
many
alright.
people were in there, so they don't count that.
Mhm.
But this is when he goes indiscriminately, kind of kills people in the neighborhood. The paramedics,
The electrician, that
the
electrician
electri-
worker.
Bucky, no.
no, Bucky. But yeah, I also read something like he's killed like 3 fucking dogs. It's like,
I saw
even,
that too.
even
Yeah.
The
dogs.
first
aren't
one, he
safe.
killed a dog.
In the
Yeah.
OG, yeah. The one
This
outside
one,
barking
and
at
then
Annie's.
Part 5, he kills the Doberman.
That's right. Because
Yeah.
they get another dog because he kills this one. That's right. And he kills. Oh, that's
He kills-
sad. What a fucker, Michael.
So yeah,
He's like he's a bad guy or something.
I know.
Right?
I never would have thought.
This is so wrong.
He can kill
All
the people, just not the dogs.
He's not supposed to kill kids either, but he did that in the 2018 one. So
He sure did.
Yeah,
And
pretty
he's-
brutally.
You know, they did say it's like, it's never said that he tried to kill Jamie. Maybe he just wanted to
He
hug.
just wanted a hug.
yeah,
It's that
Like I
shark
was-
do you called him a shark earlier.
Just hey, fish are friends, not food.
Not food.
All right, let's pick our favorite kill.
What do you think? Zombie kill of the week?
Lil D, what's your favorite kill in this?
I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier. I wish there was more to it, but it's definitely the head crushing. I mean,
Okay.
just that alone, and you just putting yourself in that moment, and how painful and how intimate that is compared to all these
Yeah.
other kills. Like, I mean, I guess you could say like the forehead, like 1-2 with the thumb, is pretty brutal, but the whole thing is just
Yeah, that would fucking hurt.
no thanks. No
Reverse
thanks.
from beyond. Push the
Yeah.
little thingy back into your head.
Put that
Yeah,
pineal
definitely.
gland
Pineal
back.
gland? Put that back in there.
100% the head crushing one.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of good ones in this movie too, but
There
that,
is, yeah.
oh man,
Pete.
I have an and then.
Okay.
So
Let's hear
my
it.
favorite kill is the head fake that Michael Myers does with the gun, because he's got the gun and
Yeah.
he's pointing at her, right, and he goes, it stabs her with a pipe with this gun that's essentially a pipe at this point, and
Yeah.
lifts her up and shoves the gun through the wall, and she's just hanging there. That was you fooled me. I thought he was gonna, because I hadn't seen this in, like I said, 30 odd years. I thought he was gonna pull an Art the Clown and use a gun in a slasher film. I'm like, really? Is this gonna
See her body go flying backwards or something
That's
wild.
not what happened
Through
here.
the wall.
Right. So that was really good. But we did get a delightful dummy crush in this one, as Michael Myers, this light as a feather, stiff as a board,
Oh my god! Every time
cardboard cutout is
when she rams Michael, he's
With
just
the-
standing there.
just standing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's great. My guess is that they balanced this dummy, ran away, and then the camera guy ran up to him, because I think this thing was already falling over as the camera is approaching.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was great.
I wasn't even thinking of that because I was like, where was there a dummy in this?
The next scene, the stuntman has been yanked back by a cable because it's clearly a body, and he's
but it's that initial hit that the body doesn't react like a body would react. It's just like whoa, just straight. Boom,
reminds me of Lo Pan in Big Trouble.
Yes,
like, where the semi runs over him.
Yeah, just John Carpenter.
Right. Just to bring it all back around to John Carpenter.
Yeah. Charlie. Sorry. Associated for a minute.
All right, it happens, especially during this movie. I'm gonna side with Big D. I love the redneck getting his fucking face crushed.
You mean Little D?
It's gross.
Not Big D like
no, not Big D.
Oh, Big D, duh. Yeah.
Big duh.
Big duh. But because they don't cut away. Thank you for not cutting away. Like you see the fingers go in, you see the, and then Rachel basically has to unceremoniously kick this fat fuck out of the cab of the truck so she can keep driving. As much as I hate Michael on the truck, I like this kill. But yeah, anytime it's something to do with like the head, Brady getting crushed is awesome. The thumb in the forehead, but even the gun, like 90% of the kills in here are cool. Like really, I'll give the movie a lot of credit for that. Cause this is also right when the MPAA really started to neuter movies. Cause I think that this year is the Jason one that I bitch about, that they cut away from every fucking kill in it. So the one that came out in 88. So thank you for at least showing it in these. So.
Yeah.
Anna, what about you? What's your favorite kill in this one?
I'm definitely siding with Pete. I love that because I also love the fact that I need a shirt that says "Cops Do It by the Book" because I've said that for years and I have not gotten one. But I love that, and it's just like she puts a shirt on when her dad comes home. And she's freaking out, but she doesn't put her pants on.
Nope.
So what? You ain't fooling nobody. You damn sure ain't fooling your daddy to make him think y'all weren't doing nothing. And then
I love that he calls out Brady.
He sure does.
I love that.
I love
my
Sheriff
daughter.
Baker.
I'm going to use this on you.
Yeah.
Brady doesn't even say anything. He just walks away. No, yes sir, nothing. He just leaves the room. But then she spends forever in the kitchen making this coffee for him. And by the time she comes back with the tray, Michael's already killed the cop who was supposed to be standing guard. And we get the back shot of him like in a rocking chair. That's always really like cool. A good scary shot. And so that he gives her the fake out, and then when she turns around, he's there with the shotgun, and you think, he's gonna blow her away. What? He knows how to shoot a gun too? Nah, he's just gonna choink. And it's epic. And it's also a callback to the first one as well. Even when we get a shot of him standing back and he doesn't fully tilt, but there's just a smidge. You see it a little bit, So I
like
appreciate
he admires his work every once in a while,
He's like, good job.
That looks right. Mm-hmm. Like, man, she had some good tits. Why didn't no one see them?
I know. Damn it.
He's got PTSD all over again.
Part of me wishes that we saw Michael kill that stupid cop. Like, we see him like all fucked up when she lights the match.
Yeah.
Man, I wanted to see what he did to him. Because he looked real fucked up.
I like seeing a good kill, but I almost think that fake out is a little bit better. That's that.
That's
that master of horror type stuff you're getting at. Because, I mean, I'm sure people watching it for the first time, they're like kind of like, "Oh, what's going on?
Why isn't he replying?" Because she's talking the whole time and he's not replying to her.
Maybe he's tired. He fell asleep, which is possible. They're on stakeout.
It's a long night.
Even though it's been a while since I'd seen this movie, I'm sitting there going, "It's Michael." Yeah, it's Michael. Michael's in there. I already know it's him.
I've seen movies, and this is a Michael
exactly.
thing.
Yeah, I know movies.
Another thing, too, real quick, is, okay, we got everybody in this house, all right? And we want to keep everybody safe. Why the fuck locking and boarding all the windows and shit gonna gonna help? Especially when Loomis knows that this guy he's uncontrollable. He will do anything. What is locking and boarding up all the windows going to do?
I know.
What?
It gives people something to do while they're panicking.
Oh.
So if you have a job to do while this horrible thing is happening, and I know you're making a joke here, Lil D,
Yeah.
but this is exactly what if we are panicking and we are buckling down, if people don't have anything to do, they're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
that
give
is
them
true.
a job
very
to
good
do and
point.
give them hope, that things will be more manageable for whomever's trying to lead this
Right.
this madness.
I've never thought of it
Yeah.
like that.
Although it is a little
I dig
extreme to go up and lock all of the attic windows like
Uh,
Michael Myers
you know,
climbing up the
Hey, he
extension
was on the
ladder we
roof
accidentally
earlier.
lit.
What?
But he
can
got
get
there
up
from the attic.
Okay, all right.
It's not like he came in.
But if those windows had been locked, he wouldn't have been able to get out there.
He's crawling up that ladder, 3 points of contact at all times. Got to keep everything going. He's got the knife in his mouth.
In his mouth.
Through the mask.
PPE.
Yeah.
He's got his harness on.
Up the porch trellis,
took
and he's
Bucky's outfit. And he's got his hard hat.
He's got the hard
full
hat
belt.
on.
They're like, someone's working on the power lines on the house, and you just see this guy over there like acting like he's working, but it's Michael the whole time.
Oh my God, that'd be so
Don't
funny.
be suspicious.
In the middle
Don't
of
be
the day,
suspicious.
Michael is staking out his victims in the middle of the day, posing as a guy.
This is that
as an
fucking
electrician or a phone
that
repairman.
Vernon whatever movie y'all made me watch.
Oh,
That's
Leslie Vernon. Yeah.
Leslie Vernon.
That's
Yeah.
Leslie dressed up as an AEP worker working on the fucking electric.
That is so
He's
funny.
actually rigging all the windows so he can get in later.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, that is so funny. Another part too that cracks me up is when Michael is in the house and Brady's got the shotgun and they're trying to leave and he shoots the door and he goes, "It's metal, it's metal," and Rachel's like, "I don't know what that means."
Bless her heart, she does not know anything about life skills.
Also, I have a shotgun. That metal door ain't stopping me. You shot the handle off.
Twice.
Kick it now.
Kick
It
it.
will open.
Do you have the keys? Well, the cop who has the keys is right there dead in a pretzel. He's
Yeah.
got to have the keys on him.
Probably. I mean, this is Pete. While he tried to keep everyone calm, it failed. They
Yeah.
all lost their shit at this point.
Yep.
I tried.
Couldn't
It
get
was
out
a
of this
valiant
house.
effort.
Yeah, exactly. All
Anna,
right,
you got to rate this, don't you?
We need to do the drop though. Let's rate.
Oh,
it.
shit.
Charlie, give us a drop.
I'm so confused.
There he goes again.
You're driving. Anna, drive. Don't let me drive.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back. Whew.
Stay on your side of the car.
Pete's
Don't
drive.
backseat drive.
I'm gonna.
He's
Well, how about I
like
stay on the
Michael
roof of the car?
Myers all of a sudden. He's just
Yeah,
drifting
he's
into
on the
other
roof.
lanes.
Peeking down. You gonna rate this?
He's peeking through the window.
Hey,
What's the score?
All right, Dustin, our esteemed guest. What do you rate Halloween for?
I was mentally trying to remember what I rated this when we were doing a retrospective, but I think after this talk, it's probably going to change whatever I had on that. I'm going to give this. I'm really torn, but I'm going to go
right from the heart.
with the higher one because of how much I do love these movies, and it's going to be a 4 out of 5 for me.
Well, no, we go to 10. We go to 10.
You go to 10 on this one. That's right.
So what? A 6
Well,
out of
So
That's an 8.
that would be an 8.
Oh,
An
no,
8
an
out of
8.
10 for
That's
me.
pretty good math there,
I don't
Charlie.
math.
I don't know.
It's my
This is
rating
like
system. Of course, I know the math.
there's something about this movie compared to all the other ones that come after that I think still has a lot of good potential and holds a lot of sort of like the first two movies in a way. Like you're still grounded with like things going crazy and you're following somebody and Loomis has a cop with him. But the other ones he's
Yeah.
kind of more like on his own and just doing whatever he wants. But I don't know. I have a lot of fun with this one, and I go back to it a lot. So that's going to be a 8 out of 10 for me.
Hell yeah. Charlie.
So I've been thinking on this one a lot. I was just like, man, this is exactly why I don't really go back to this franchise. Like I just watched this going, oh God, you guys just didn't know what the fuck to do with this character, did you? Like that just comes across in the screen. But I'm not going to be mean, and there are some really good points in this movie. Obviously, we could have done it better had we had been given the chance, because
For
we've
sure.
just proved that this entire episode.
Multiple times in different ways.
Yeah. So while this conversation is an absolute 10, I'm going to rank the movie a 7. I'm going to give it a 7.
That's totally fair.
It's not the worst by far. The next two, I think, are the ones that are the worst of the franchise. But I will still die on that hill saying part 3 is my favorite. Part 1 I
Fair.
respect, but I will watch the fuck out of the zombie ones anytime I'm given a chance to. So
Nice.
that's where my
I dig
heart
it.
lies.
Very nice. Pete, Captain.
Didn't care for this movie, but I'm not going to be mean. I think the ending of this movie really elevates this as high as it possibly can go in my book. And I'm just going to let you be an adult and figure it out for yourself. If you want to watch this movie, go right ahead. If you don't want to watch this movie, go right ahead. Don't watch it. It's a 5. I think a
That's
5.
fair too.
A 5 in my book is a compliment. I mean, if I anything lower than a 5, I'm really razzing on. And I'm saying you're an adult. Figure it out. It's okay. Boy,
It's not for you, but it can be
them
for me,
titties.
kind of, yeah.
If I seen them titties, I'd have been a 6.5
It would
for sure.
exactly it knocked it up a 1.5.
That's right. 6.5 for me now. Pete done reminded me. You're getting half a point for no boobs.
No, you can't do take backs. No.
No takesy backsies.
I haven't hit end on the episode. I'm taking it back. No.
Damn it.
Yeah, so a 5 for me.
That's totally fair. Well, I am actually going to be in the same boat with Lil D and give this an 8 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Just for nostalgia.
I get it.
The fact that I still feel the same way I did like growing up watching it when they come on Fear Fest, and they're just all kind of ingrained in spooky season for me. And whenever it's this time of year, I have to watch them. And they definitely could have done better. But some stuff I can look over, and I just love the feel to it. This one has that comfy feel that the first two do for me. So yeah, I do enjoy this. 8 out of 10. Damn it, Lil D.
Sorry.
4 out of 5.
Sorry.
But yes, that ends our month of horror 2025.
Bat!
Dustin, what do we have going on at the Barrens?
Oh, when
This will come out next week.
It'll be after, right?
After the interview,
our
yeah.
final.
Yeah.
So we would have just ended our really fun month of all the Hell House movies.
Yeah.
It's been
And
wonderful.
we might have some special surprises coming throughout. We may have a couple of interviews that
I saw something today.
will be coming out. So I'll leave that up in the air, and you guys can do some of your own investigating. And then obviously Tales is back, so we've been getting our Tales episodes out. Our main episodes are always dropping on Mondays, and Tales always comes out on Thursdays. And also on our Patreon, what I started doing is I have my own little solo segment over there called Out of the Basket with Lil D, and I have a little thing over here where I draw from 5 different topics. It could be a movie, a CD, a novelty, horror topic of that week, or a wild card, which could be not horror related. And
Nice.
I would be going on to week 4 of that, which is really, really fun. I don't know what that one is yet, but last week it would have been Borderlands 4. So our first wild card, we brought some video game talk to the show.
Neat.
So I was really happy with
I
that.
dig it.
Nice.
And I think that's pretty much it. We're lining up stuff for November. We have some talks, and I'm pretty stoked.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right, Anna? Is there anything else I missed?
No, I think that's about it. I will go ahead and spoil the first episode of November because I think it was Dustin's idea. Big D's was it's a kill list, right?
Yeah, the top 5, right, of our kill teams.
Yeah, but it's a kill team, but we can't pick the villains. Like we can't pick Michael, Jason, Freddy, nothing like that. We have to pick the other characters
The good.
in the movies, the goods, the final girls, the final guys, that kind of thing. But if one of us pick them, the other one can't, so we have to have like extras as backups, and we're gonna like
so
make
it's
our
like a
kill.
pseudo draft almost.
Yeah, we're
like
gonna
a
make our
fantasy
kill
game.
make our kill
Yeah.
team, and that's how we're gonna kick November off. and
Take
have some
Ash
fun.
number 1 overall.
There you go.
Somebody's probably already got him on their list. I'm betting. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. Charlie, what about B action?
All B action, we would have just rounded out a month of horror. Maybe. We'll just leave a little question mark on that. And then we have some things lined up for November. I don't know the exact schedule yet. We have quite a bit of stuff coming up that's shifting. I will do a whole separate thing about that later. I don't want it on this episode right now, but we will let everyone know what's happening for the rest of 2025. But there will be content. Don't worry. Stuff is coming. But but if you want to keep up with everything else that's going on, or all these other shows, you can make sure you're following us over at Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the Facebook group. Give Me Back My Action Movies, the Facebook group. Both of us are on Instagram under those names. You can also be following our Scream Queen Anna over there at Nerd at the Movies on Instagram. Pete is also running the Good Beer Bad Movie Night podcast on Instagram once a month.
You just had a new episode too, right?
The Happening.
Yeah, The Happening came out.
I remember you talking about that.
That action-packed Mark Wahlberg movie with just non-stop stuff going on.
Hey guys, I'm a scientist.
Guys, let me tell you.
It's the grass. I think it's the grass. It's the wind.
I'm telling you, they're trying to kill us all.
It's trying to kill us.
That's right. It's like a vegan's paradise is watching that movie. But yeah, so Pete's got that coming out. A ton of awesome stuff to be following. All of us Barrens on Instagram, and Big D couldn't be with us tonight, but make sure you're checking out Flicks and Friends.
Yep.
Yes.
And I have no idea what they're on, whether it's something to do with the alphabet or
no, it's Universal. It's Universal Horror Monster, Universal Monsters Month.
Oh,
I think it would have been what Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein. I think is
that their final one?
Possibly. Yeah, I know this week was Wolfman. I can't remember which one's next, but it's one of those coming up next. I think.
I think they're ending on Abbott and Costello, so that would be.
I think so.
Yeah, or Monster Squad. They haven't released that yet, have they?
No.
Creature from the Black Lagoon, Wolfman, Monster Squad, Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. There's their lineup.
One of those.
Go listen to them.
Yeah, it's one of those four is out. Actually, they come out on Monday, so all four of theirs should be out by the time this.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, very true.
Yeah,
okay,
because we're the
there
last week of.
Go listen to them.
Yes. So I'll be checking all that out, and that will conclude.
Happy Halloween. Happy
Halloween.
Be safe.
Yes.
It's on a Friday this year.
Yeah, it is.
Don't drink and drive.
No.
Take your kids out. Have fun.
Don't.
Let the kiddos stay up late. So I told Marley, I was like, we're going to party. It's with no school, no work.
Watch Halloween 4.
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's what you watch on Halloween Eve.
Watch a Garfield
Pete already
Christmas
did that like
special.
5 times this month.
Yeah.
6 is a perfect.
The Halloween tree.
No, 6 is great. But thank you guys for having me on your only Halloween episode. This feels very special.
Our first and only.
Yeah.
Right.
First and only.
See?
Could have done
shaking
without
things
you.
up over here. 4.5 years. Finally Halloween.
Finally. Yeah. Thanks for allowing it to grace its presence.
You wanted to do it and I didn't buck at it. I went, let's do it.
That's
so
fine.
I have no problem.
I'll allow
with it. I'll allow it. Doesn't bother me. Let's do it. Let's pull the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
We're starting with 4. All right, whatever. It's
Fine.
totally cool. All right, let's get out of here. We'll see everybody later.